Hey family, I just want to come to you really quick. I hope all you guys are doing absolutely amazing. But look, this dropped into my spirit and I think it'll be a great one for you to hear as well, okay? Take it for love, okay? I'm going to give it to you the way Spirit is giving it to me, okay? You are going to have to do more than what you are currently doing right now. You're going to have to do more, love. Whatever it is that you are currently working on right now, you're gonna have to do more of it. So if you are currently studying for a course, if you're currently working on a project, if you are currently reading something to develop your skill set in something, to obtain something, if you are going after that goal, if you are creating that business, if you are creating content for YouTube to get your message out there, if you are starting a nonprofit, hopefully you guys can hear me over this airplane, but if you're doing any of these things, whatever it is, you have to do more of it. You gotta make time for it. If you want that thing to come up into fruition in your life, you're gonna have to create time for it. While life is just still going on, while everything is still going on, and you're still going to work and you're doing your 8-hour shift, or maybe your 10-hour shift, is about to be the holidays, you may be working overtime right now, right? But even then, even with you working overtime, you're still going to have to work on the very thing that you are trying to create into the world, that you're trying to bring out into the world. You have to make time for it. You have to do more of it. Everything is not going to just fall into place as perfectly as we would love it to be, to just land in our lap and just appear. It's not going to happen that way, right? So I just want to encourage you to do more. Whatever it is, you're going to have to tap in. You really going to have to go hard on it. You really going to have to. And I get it, you may get tired. Take a break if you need to. Take a knee if you need to. Make sure you are taking care of your body and not overly exhaust yourself, because at the end of the day, self-care is everything. That's a necessity, taking care of your health, okay? So that you can live to your fullest capacity, so you can continuously work towards the very thing that you're working on. So make sure you're taking your breaks, but at the same time, you have to make sure you're doing more. And when I say doing more, I'm not saying in a point to where you have to overly exhaust yourself, but doing more to the point where it's like, this is what's dropped in my spirit, so take it for love, but doing more than what you're currently doing, because you know you're not doing all that you can. Ooh, why did you have to do that? I needed to hear that. That literally just came down to me. You're not doing all that you can. See, what you think you're doing right now is just okay. You think it's just enough that it just gets you by, but it's really not getting you nowhere. It's not really giving you the results that you want to see, because you know you can be doing more. And you know you can be doing more. Whether that's just doing 30 minutes more, or really, for somebody, it may be the fact that you need to be more intentional. Ooh. Oh, more consistent. Oh. Wow, y'all, this is being dropped into my spirit right now. I am not making this up. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm taking this for love as well for me, okay? But you have to do more. You have to you got to make time for it. You got to make time for it. If you want to see that thing come into fruition, love, you got to do more. You got to make time for it. You got to be intentional. You got to be intentional. That's what's coming down right now. You have to be more intentional. You got to plan for it. You got to make time for it. You got to create the space for it. Okay? You got to block the distractions. Create a time block for that specific thing for you to get done, whether it's an hour out the day, 30 minutes out the day, and then you're combining that with another 30 minutes towards the end of the day or towards the middle of the day to create a full hour towards it. But you have to make sure you're not just creating 30 minutes just to create 30 minutes, or an hour just to create an hour, but you actually have to spend intentional, uninterrupted, however word it goes, time, dedicate time for it, and really put your all into that thing, and put your all every single day that you are working on that, whatever it is that you're bringing out into the world, whatever it is, you know what you are working on, or you know what you need to be working on that you have not yet started. You have to really dedicate time for it. You can't waste, you can't procrastinate anymore. You got to make time for it. It's not going to just happen and appear and just create it on its own. It needs you. It needs you. You need to get in partnership with the very thing that you're being led to do. You got to get in partnership with it. It can't develop into anything without you. But you have to get the mindset, like your mind got to be really tapped in, if that makes sense. So whoever you are, take it for love. This would literally jump into my spirit. I hope this message encouraged you to start creating time for it. You got to do more than what you think that, more than what you're actually doing right now. Not overly exhausting yourself, not overly stressing yourself out, not just running your head against the wall, but doing more. So that could be just being more intentional about putting effort into it. Ooh, you are just coming right now. Putting more effort, because in order to see what you want to see, in order to see the changes you want to see, you have to be the changes you want to see, and it starts with you. It starts with your work ethic. This is a good one. This is a good one. So I love you guys so much. I hope this message encouraged you to do a little bit more that you did yesterday. Do something today that's going to make yourself proud. Always compete with what you done yesterday, what you done last week. Do a little bit more. That's going to get you a little bit more closer to accomplishing that goal. Make sure you are self-reflecting, and you're looking over everything that you have. You're looking over all the things that you have done for that day, and you're making sure that it was all in alignment. Was it what is the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Make sure that everything you are doing towards whatever it is that you're creating or developing into the world, make sure that it is, oh my gosh, make sure it is, I want to say relatable. I feel like it's another word that I'm looking for, but you know what that word is, hopefully. But make sure it's in alignment. Make sure what you're doing every day, make sure it relates to the very goal. Make sure it relates to you getting closer to that goal, because you could be sitting here doing all of these things all around you, and it got nothing to do with the very thing you were supposed to be doing. I know somebody gonna feel me when I say that, because you can be busy doing all the wrong things. Busy and being productive are two different things, love. You can be busy and get nowhere. But you can be productive, and when you're being productive, that means you're making intentional, actionable steps, working on things that relate to the very thing that's going to get you closer to hitting that goal. It has to make sure it's relatable. That's the word I'm going with right now. I feel like it's a different word, but just make sure it's relatable to the very thing that you're supposed to be developing, creating, starting. Okay? Make sure that it's relatable. The steps that you're taking, the action that you're doing or not doing, make sure it's relatable to the very thing, so that you can continuously make progress towards it. So that's the message for today. That's the message that was just dropped in my spirit just right now. You got to do more, love. You got to do more. I love you. I hope this message encouraged you. I hope it blessed your life. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, like this video, share this video with 2 of your friends, hit the notification bell as well. Y'all, I got an ebook that's gonna bless y'all life. It's the Betting on You ebook. It's a how-to guide, how to build confidence, how to overcome fear, and how to live in your purpose, all while when the enemy is being petty as F. Okay, because you know what I say, the enemy is petty. Okay, but baby, you are powerful. Okay, so if you're interested in that ebook, hit the link down below. The ebook's only $27 as well. I love you guys so much, and until next time, peace. Bye.